It is the beginning of September. We just finished up August. It has been hot, and one of the products I've been thinking about for a while was just sent to me, and that is the actual sunshades to take a look at for the top of the car. Now, we know the whole top of the car is glass. The big question though is, does this actually make a difference? And is this even a problem that needs to be solved? Now, I've asked a lot of you guys on our Facebook chat, and it's very mixed signals came back. Some people are like, man, I've really been looking at those myself because my head gets hot. And a lot of it kind of comes down to how tall you are, how high you sit in the car. I know for me, my wife and I were kind of joking about it a couple of days ago when it was like 100 degrees, and I put my hand up there and you just feel the heat difference dramatically. Well, that's where my head sits. So she's down here, not feeling any of it. I'm up here, I can just feel the heat baking on my head. But the question still is it still worth putting something like this up there? Is the benefit enough to have to deal with it? So that's what I'm gonna try to solve today. So now I'm gonna go get the car ready. In the meantime, here's a little bit of information about this product. So the company's name is Rano. I'm not quite sure how to exactly pronounce it, but they make my favorite floor mats as well. If you guys remember back to that video where I compared it to all these really expensive floor mats I bought, I still today have this company's floor mats in my car, and they're the least expensive ones I've ever been sent. But if you're an Amazon Prime member, if you get the front and back shade, it's gonna be just under $49. Now, they are a Prime item, and they do have free returns, so if you don't like them, ship them back. Now, the idea of these is just as you would suspect. It's supposed to reduce heat and UV. They claim a fast install and fast removal, so I guess we'll test that out. And you guys know me, if anyone's gonna screw it up, it's gonna be me. They do offer a 12-month warranty, and for the first 90 days, we'll completely refund this product if you don't like it. So I am curious to see if I actually like these. All right, welcome back. So to be honest, I'm a little nervous. It seems like it's coiled up in here and it's going to spring out at me when I open it, but you know what? Let's do it. So obviously inside we've got the actual, whoa, they pop right out there. So we got two of these things, and you know, they got this nice soft material around the edges, so no real worries about it like digging into your car, I don't think. So they feel pretty good. There's no wrinkles in them. I mean, they're very tight. So I'm assuming this one's for the back, considering it's got this like, you know, kind of like curves on the bottom of this. These shouldn't go all the way down to the back window. That's one of the things that they were talking about. So we'll see what that looks like when we get them in the car. They also come with these kind of, I don't know, blankets you can kind of strap onto them or whatever covers. And so I guess it would totally black out the top. So that's interesting. Never really thought about that. Not like I would really want that. And they have an instruction sheet here. It says open it. I think they sent me some money. I feel like it's my birthday. That's kind of cool. It says scratch to win. Let's see if I win. It says I won a $30 Amazon gift card. So next it says to place all the tabs that come with it, just like that for the front. And you got a whole bag of those here. By the way, as you can see, I've let my car be out in the sun like it would be normally driving around. So it's gonna be hot, so I can really see if there is an actual difference when we install these in there. All right, the clips are on. Let's go put it in the car. I mean, just look, there's the outside temperature. It's currently 88 degrees and it's quite a bit hotter probably in the car. So just feeling it right here, just to give you a good perspective here. Boy, that is loud, that fan. You could just feel the heat. Like when I'm like right here, you definitely feel a very big heat difference than about right here. I don't know the exact numbers. I'm not gonna pretend like I'm a meteorologist. The point is that it's very hot up here and you can feel the heat just radiating from this roof here, and you can feel like that's like, you can't even hold your hand on that. It is so hot. The point here is this: can I feel a difference on a day like this? Because if I can't feel it on a day like this, then it's not gonna make a difference on any day. Here's the other problem that I'm gonna have, which is why I could never really drive with something like this on, is this. Obviously all my camera mounts aren't gonna work that stick to the roof, but we're gonna give it a shot anyway. So let's mount the camera and get this thing installed. All right, so first off, oh, darn it, knocked the clip off. I knocked a bunch of clips off. Take this up in the back first. Slide them clips right underneath. That was easy. The good thing about it is it's really flexible, so it's easy to get around. That's not bad. See, now I knock the clip off all the time trying to get it on. Now that I don't want it on, I can't get it off. That is a great fit. Look at that, all the way around. I mean, according to my camera, that took me about 1.5 minutes to install that, and that was because I knocked half the clips off. So that was good. And do I notice a difference in the heat? It's almost instantaneously noticeable, to be honest with you. I mean, of course it is. There's another layer there the heat has to go through. I'm not gonna lie, guys, I actually like that. Now I'm kind of wishing that I had a way to mount my camera so that I could keep that on there. I thought it would take it right off, but I mean, you can still feel a lot of heat, don't get me wrong. It's not like you can't feel the heat, but it is a lot less. These both installed super easy, very, very quick. Getting them out is going to be equally as easy. And you cannot deny the difference in heat up here. Putting my head up here, it is so much cooler than it was. And you know what, you guys? I honestly thought this would look cheesy, but it fits so perfectly, it actually doesn't. And I've had 2 other people try a set of these on, and they said that they didn't use the clips and they just kind of thought it fit weird. You got to use the clips. That's the key here. They're not being shoved anywhere. They easily slide in the clips. They don't feel like they're intruding on anything or they're hurting anything. So anyway, like I said, it works well. I definitely feel it, especially now that I've been in the car a while, the difference in the heat. It looks pretty good too. I mean, you can see it up there. It isn't an eyesore. They fit snug. You don't feel like it's gonna fall off. There's not a lot of slop or play in it. You got probably an inch that it traps the heat above it. You can see there. So it's got quite a bit of play in it. You're not gonna look up and count airplanes or see stars, but hey, the whole point is to try to avoid the sun, and when you don't need them, they fold up nice, throw them in the back of your trunk, and again, you're good to go. Where I can really see these things being a big value is like you got a long drive, and you don't want to like be blaring your air conditioning on it. Just keep in your trunk, throw them up there. It takes, 3-4 minutes once you know how to do it, and you don't have your head cook on your whole trip. And those of you guys who live in the drier climates even more, where it's even hotter, I can see why you guys would want these. And I don't really get the people's comments when they say they don't work, because they work. They work. So anyway, that is the sunshades. They work well. I like them. If you guys want a pair of these, we'll put all the information down below in the description, as well as my discount code. Don't forget to save money using that discount. See you guys on the next one.